Good morning. Alexa, shut up. Good morning, guys. It is 20 past 10 in the morning. I didn't sleep very well last night for whatever reason, but here is Vlogmas day 7, I think. Probably brush my hair and stuff. And this is very difficult for me because I'm left-handed, but I am holding the camera with my left hand. So, I'm going to have to rebrush this after I turn the camera off. I don't know why I even tried. Today is my top 5 films of all time, and you guys can't see it, but there is my DVD rack there, with a lot of DVDs in it. So I'm going to choose I say choose, I already know what they are. I need to just go and pick them up, and then I can go downstairs and shoot the video. First I should probably go get dressed, and have some coffee, and breakfast. Hey guys, it's me. I'm back. I'm dressed, as you can... Actually, give me a second. I'm just gonna open the curtains. And there was light. Or there was nothing obscuring the light from coming in. It doesn't matter. I'm now somewhat more properly lit. Hey guys, I'm just about to go make coffee. And then maybe some toast or a bagel or something. And then I'm going to shoot today's Vlogmas, which is my top 5 films. So, we have of course, just as I start recording to say that we have a problem, she moves. It's just sod's law, that, isn't it? You gonna come up here? Is this what that's what you're doing? Okay. Hey guys, it's me. This is Vlogmas Day 7. And I can't believe we're on Vlogmas Day 7 already. Yesterday was top 5 favourite books of all time, and today is top 5 films of all time. And again, these are my films that you're probably going to have a completely different set of films, and words are hard. You're probably going to have an entirely different list, and you're entitled to have an entirely different list. But these 5, these are my favourite films. Alright, starting off, we have Dogma. Dogma is one of my favourite films just because it's so hilarious, it's so funny. It's like, I'll read you the cast list. We've got Ben Affleck, Matt Damon, Selma Hayek, Jason Mewes, Alan Rickman, and Chris Rock are just some of the people in there. There's also Alanis Morissette. It's directed by Kevin Smith, and that's all you really need to know. Jay and Silent Bob are in it, and it's just so fucking funny. This is actually the 3rd time I've bought this film because I keep wearing out the DVDs. Finally, I made a digital rip of it. But what are you doing now? But yeah, so Dogma is most certainly on my list of its top 5 films, and it's also super cheap. I think I picked up this 3rd copy for like £3 or £4 off of Amazon. So number 5, Dogma. All right, next up we have Tim Burton, Nightmare Before Christmas. This film, what are you doing? Can you just not get comfortable? Oh, dogs are so inconsiderate. Don't huff at me. I heard that. Nightmare Before Christmas, again, it's just one of those films where before I watch it, I'm like, oh, I should probably psych myself up to watch it. And then it doesn't matter what mood I'm in, I'll end up watching it anyway, and I end up loving watching it, because it's just one of those feel-good films. I haven't decided whether it's a Christmas film or a Halloween film. I tend to watch it both anyway, but I'm not a big, like, seasonal person. I'm not a big, like, it just feels like a lot of lead up to a single day. But my sister, who is 24 years old and has a child of her own, is absolutely terrified of this film. I'm sure she'll kill me for leaving this in the video, but, well, it's the truth, and the truth needs to be spoken. My older sister is terrified of The Nightmare Before Christmas. Yeah, again, it's just so good. Like the music, the animation. Again, it's not the highest quality animation, but it's not a brand new film for the time. This was phenomenal. I don't know how to say this other than just watch it, because it's such a good film. Unless you are a very, very young child, which is why I believe my sister hates it. But it's on pretty much every streaming service, I believe. And again, even if it's not, it's a cheap film. I think I picked up this one for like a £5. So, number 4, Nightmare Before Christmas. Alright, next up, at number 3, we have Billy Elliot. So, in previous videos, I've told you I was a ballet dancer for a long time in my life. In the last video, I told you one of my favourite books is about a ballet dancer. If you didn't expect this film to be in this list, I cannot help you. Again, like Julie Walters, Jamie Bell, it's just a good film. Again, it makes you feel things. It's not an easy film to watch sometimes. One of the things is this is the movie of Billy Elliot, but I was actually going to put in the copy of Billy Elliot Live, which is a produced videographic version of the West End play. But I seem to have misplaced that DVD. So you got this one, which is... I don't know why I'm saying you got this one. It's a great film either way. It's just not the one I was originally going to pick. But the one I was originally going to pick is a videograph. It's a play that was turned into a film, and then... Billy Elliot, go watch it. Ballet dancer, Northern, gets the piss ripped out of him. Best mate turns out to be gay. It's a great film. Go watch Billy Elliot. Alright, here at number 2 is Edward Scissorhands. So, in yesterday's video, I told you there are only 2 films that have made me nearly cry. Edward Scissorhands is one of them. Actually, no, I think this film actually has made me cry on one occasion when I was younger. But, again, another Tim Burton film, and it's got Winona Ryder and Johnny Depp, and they were both a lot younger. This film is from... I want to say it's like early 90s, but I could be wrong. 1990. Again, the premise, I don't know what... I can't describe the film without giving the film away, but it's a very emotional film. Like I said, I am not an emotional person by any stretch of the imagination, but this is a film that I actually have to psych myself up to watch. This is not a film I can put on willy-nilly and enjoy it. This is a film I have to amp myself up. I have to get myself ready to watch this film. Because it makes you feel things. Or at least it makes me feel things. Edward Scissorhands is number 2. Alright, so at number 1 we have... The Bicentennial Man. So if you hadn't guessed this was number 1 after yesterday's video, I cannot help you. There are things wrong with you that I cannot help. The Bicentennial Man is a film that I watch multiple times a year, that it doesn't matter if I know the words to certain places. It doesn't matter if I know the jokes that are going to be made. It doesn't matter that the CG in places isn't all that good, or that the practical effects aren't always the best. It doesn't matter when the storyline of the film is so good. And a lot of people don't like this film for some strange reason. For the exact same reason the book was my number 1 is why this is my number 1 film. I have some weird relation to robots and bipedal animals. So like monkeys, so like the new Planet of the Apes trilogy really gets me. But especially this. So yeah, I can't describe this film without giving it away. Which is why this video is going to be a lot shorter than my top 5 books. But, again, you can buy this film for very cheap now. Sorry, that's not me welling up. I've actually got a bit of a sore throat. It's one of those films, like I said, where I can just watch it over and over again. And again, it doesn't matter that I know what's going to happen when it's going to happen. I just enjoy watching it. Again, it has the late Robin Williams in one of his finest roles, again, for me personally, I loved him in Aladdin as a genie, but him in this just hits me harder than anything else. So there we have it, guys. That is my top 5 favourite films of all time. Tell me what your top 5 films are in the comments below, or tweet at me. You can find me pretty much anywhere important. I am at mobile_dom, so that's Twitter, that's Instagram, that's Snapchat. I'm trying to snap more often, but like most social networks, I just end up lurking. I just don't tend to post as much, but watch. But no, if you want to get me for anything, just hit me up on Twitter. I'm always on Twitter. Like I said, at mobile_dom, and this was Vlogmas Day 7. See you tomorrow.